Got him. Sniper shot. Sniper shot. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're running a very unique deck, and with a very unique card that came back in Foundations that I had never been able to work until recently. This is going to be the Hidetsugu, because it comes to us, this is my version of a deck that was being played by none other than MTG Hillbilly, here on YouTube. I'll put a link down there, pin it for you. This is a Hidetsugu's second right banger. You can get that sniper shot out. That's the whole point of this deck, is to do that 10 damage at 10 life and immediately get an instant kill on them. We have a lot of different ways to do it. We have a lot of different ways to draw them down there. So without further ado, we're going to go into this and how this crazy convoluted Rube Goldberg deck goes together. Before we do that, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and claw you for not liking the video and not subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to see you there live and in person on Twitch. I think we are approximately, we're 7 followers away on Twitch from 3,000, and we're going to do a huge codes giveaway at there. So we want you to get over to Twitch for me. Follow that link down below. Hit that bell. You'll be notified whenever we go live on YouTube or Twitch. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions. That's how you can share the decks with me, is on Discord. And of course, if you want a copy of this one, it's going to be available down below. The link is going to be for my AetherHub right there in the description. So all that being said, how are we running the pinger? How are we getting this crazy thing to work? Well, we're going to force people to draw cards. We're going to try to regulate their life with their card draw, okay? That's what we're going to try to do, also with some direct damage. First things first, the removal that we're going to go for is two cut downs, 2 bitter triumphs, 3 Sheoldred's edicts, and 3 tithing blades. Now, the reason that we're going to run these specifically is there's a lot of ward out there, and it's actually very smart to start running more Sheoldred's edicts or tithing blades if they're loading up a ward creature right there, and they're not letting you through with anything else that you're doing. Very useful as in that regard. Cut down for early removal, bitter triumph for planeswalker, other kind of removals right there. That is perfectly fine. We're not worried about that. But yeah, the sacrifice, Sheoldred's Edict, and tithing blade are going to be useful. Tithing blade in particular is because this is also a 1-pinger. You can craft it with 1 black and 4, and it starts gaining and draining them for 1. So you can actually, if you need to, you know, next turn you're like, well, I need to do 1 damage, I don't have it. You can craft the tithing blade in, do that 1 damage and get them down to 10. Remember, one of our win cons is, of course, to get them down to 10. So that is going to be our removal package. 3 shocks. Yeah, if you want to do something besides shock, obviously you could. I mean, I just like shock because it has a really cool art. But anything that does 2 damage, that's a 1-drop bolt. The new one, burst lightning, of course, is going to be perfectly fine to do that as well. That is variable. That also will do 4 instead of 2. So arguably it is a little bit better than shock directly, but you know, it's whatever. You can run bolt. You can run bolt whatever you want. It largely doesn't matter. As long as you have a 2-pinger right there, you're good to go. That's the main thing that we want, is to be able to do 2 damage at instant, either suppressing your opponent or getting them to that last 2 life to get them to the point where we can get our Hidetsugu's sniper shot off. So more damage. How do we regulate their damage as well? Because we want to get them, we want to line them up in that scope. We're going to go with Generous Plunderer right here. 1 red and 1, 2, 2. Menace, Human Rogue. At the beginning of your upkeep, you create a treasure. When you do, your target opponent creates a tap treasure. And then when it attacks, the defending player deals the number of artifacts they have. Great if they're running artifact decks. Can do a lot of damage on its own. Helps you ramp, and also it's pinging for damage. Again, kind of that, any kind of card that lets you kind of decide, oh, well, I'm going to attack. They've got 2 artifacts. I'm going to attack. That's going to do 2 damage. Maybe I'll menace through for 2. That's going to be 4. Again, line up their life. You want to line up their life. It's very tricky, this deck, but it's a lot of fun if you can pull off the cool combo. Razorkin Needlehead is also going to punish. This is going to be a card draw punisher here. This is the secondary theme of this deck, is punishing people for card draws. We're going to go with 3 of these. 2 red, 2/2, first strike on your turn. Very useful there. Whenever an opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage to them. Again, line up that damage. Get exactly where you need to. Don't overplay your hand. You want to get them right to where they can get it. You know what I mean? Right when you can get the instant off. And you have to remember, Hidetsugu's is an instant speed. So if you have something like Razorkin or Scrawling or Sheoldred out, you can roughly try to line them up. If they are only at 11 life, you know, play your run Razorkin, let them draw that card, they get 1 damage, and then boom, you hit them immediately. You have the mana, boom, you hit them with the second right immediately. So that's kind of what you're trying to do with this, is really line up that headshot. So that's a very good one right there. It's also, again, if you just lay out a lot of these cards, sometimes they'll punish themselves. Sometimes they'll just die on their own because they're overdrawing, which is very useful in this Dimir meta that we're running right now. Here is Atali's favorite, 1 red and 2. Whenever an enchant creature you control, when Atali's favorite enters, discover 3. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. Very useful because a lot of the stuff we have is a 3 or less. So I love that discover. I love that trample and +1. Very useful. I think it's an underplayed card. I play it a lot, but I don't see a lot of other people doing it. So I really like that one on there. You could do 2 or 3. You could up the Screaming Nemesis if you want. Another 3-drop right here, Screaming Mimi, aka Screaming Nemesis. 1 red, 2, 3/3. It's a 3-drop haste. And whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other player, any other target. Again, can you bounce damage around the way you need to? Who do you need to block? Who do you need to specifically throw this at to get their damage down to where you need it? It also, if you've damaged a player, if they're running life gain, the ricochet damage that this thing takes will actually stop them from gaining life for the rest of the game, which is insanely powerful. If they're running Orzhov life gain or mono white life gain and everything like that, even doing something like bouncing a shock off of the back of your own Screaming Nemesis just to hit them so they can never gain any life, with the constant life drain that we're getting from these card draw things right here, it is going to be extremely effective on that. Yeah, so really like that combo right there. Then, of course, the new card from Foundations, Scrawling Crawler. 3-drop, 3/2, Phyrexian Construct. Doesn't see a lot of play. I actually really like this card. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. So on my turn, I get to draw an extra card. It's kind of like a Phyrexian Arena. The difference between that and this one is that whenever an opponent draws a card, the player loses 1 life. So our opponent gets it as well. They get to draw a card additionally. However, whenever they draw a card, they lose 1 life. And if we have that lined up with Razorkin Needlehead, guess what? They draw a card, they lose 1 life. They draw a card, they lose 1 life. Our big boss right here, Sheoldred, whenever they draw a card, they lose 2 life. So you could potentially, with a 2, 3, and 4 drop, being what it is right there, you could potentially have them lose 4 life per card draw. Very bad, especially very bad in this meta that wants to run a lot of card draw in blue and stuff like that, that really wants to fill their hand up. You can really punish your opponent and they're going to have to play removal individual on each one of these things to try to stop that. They're drawing an extra card each turn, so they're drawing 1 card on their turn and 1 card on your turn because of Scrawling Crawler. So grand total each turn, my turn they lose 4, their turn they lose 4. You can only tolerate that for so long before you're going to die. And again, we have the secret sniper shot waiting in the wings right there. So also the fun thing about this one is that a Phyrexian Construct, it's an artifact, immune to Go for the Throat. It is still susceptible to any 2 damage or a cut down, but Go for the Throat won't work on it. So it is kind of a sneaky guy right there. Sheoldred the Apocalypse, if we're doing gain and drain card draw right here, this is what it is. I love Sheoldred. She is amazing. She is beautiful. 2 black and 2, 4/5, Phyrexian Praetor, Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Again, card regulation. Make it hurt for them to draw cards. Make it hurt to do all the things that they want to do, all the things that they need to do. You know, punish them. That's the idea. We draw an extra card with Scrawling Crawler, which means that we're going to get 4 life a turn on that combo, and they're going to lose 4 life a turn. Regulate their life. Try to line them up so you can be real tricky and get them to 10, because this is our ace in the hole right here. This is the final hit, the sniper shot. Hidetsugu's second right, reprinted in Foundations. 1 red and 3. It's instant speed. Don't think that this is sorcery. You can play this as soon as they're at 10. As soon as they're at 10, if they have no response to it, if they don't have a counterspell or some way of instantly gaining life, it's a death sentence. If target player has exactly 10 life, Hidetsugu's second right deals 10 damage to that player. Boom, they're dead. So that's what you want to kind of do. Line it up perfectly. Get all your ducks in a row. Start punishing them. Make sure they take that damage. Take damage yourself. Take what you need. Be very mindful of what you're doing and where the damage is at. Either you're going to have to go for the kill to 0, or you have 10. So you have 2 outlets. You have the 10 outlet and you have the 0 outlet. 2 ways of winning. It's a very fun deck in that regard. So 6 swamps, 7 mountains, 3 Blackleaf Cliffs, 4 Blaze Mires, Sulfur Swamps, and we're going to go with 1 Temple of Malice. Kind of important to get the right cards that we need, so I don't mind putting some Scrylands or 2 into this. It's not the worst idea to put a Scryland or 2, because, again, if you don't want mana, you need the Hidetsugu's, or you need some direct, you need direct damage. It does help to try to get those off the top, as it were. We look at the stats on this one. 17 creatures, assassins, humans, constructs, Phyrexians, rogues. A decent amount of Phyrexians in this. Sheldred and that Scrawler. 13 instants. Yeah, we are doing a lot of instant stuff. 7 artifacts, 3 enchantments, 24 lands altogether on a 2.4. It's not that expensive. I feel like 24 and a 25 is going to be perfectly fine, especially with the treasure generation that we have. Splash more red than black, which is why we did that, is 100% standard deck. That's what we're looking at right here. Again, big shout out to Hillbilly, who came up with the idea of this deck. I've modified it to my own likings, but check him out. He'll probably run his version. Couple other words about the sideboard. Insatiable Avarice is a great way to win the game. This was another method I have. I'm kind of swapping this out for Hidetsugu's. But if you have the right trifecta of cards, you can run Insatiable Avarice for 3 black. Target player draws 3 cards and loses 3 life. If you have something like Razorkin, Scrawling Crawler, or even Sheldred on the board, if you have Sheldred out, it actually does, how much damage does it do? It does 8 damage. No, I'm sorry. They draw 3 cards, that's 6 plus 3. It does 9 damage when you have Sheldred out. If you force them to draw 3 cards and lose 3 life, because you can choose any target to do that. If you have even more of them out, like Razorkin and Scrawling Crawler for each of them, they lose 4 per card, which would mean 12 plus 3. They lose 15 life by hitting an Insatiable Avarice with Razorkin, Scrawling Crawler, and Sheldred out on the board, which is insanely powerful. Other ways of regulating life: Bolt Wave, Burst Lightning, another one of those perhaps. Hired Claws, a nice 1 ping that you can do to get them right where they need. Flick a Coin is not bad for that 1 life ping in case you want. You get the treasure off that one as well. And of course, enchantment destruction and other forms of removal. Long Goodbye, I feel like I've been sideboarding this a lot more just because Sheltered by Ghosts is such a thing. Hexproof and Ward, or not Hexproof, but Ward is such a problem. You could also run Nowhere to Run if you wanted to do that as well. That's perfectly a good card to run right there. And Withering Torment in case you need to crack open a very annoying enchantment in that way. So yeah, Insatiable Avarice is the big one. If you don't want to do the Hidetsugu's, or you want to do something a little different, or you want to bring up the power or anything like that, that gives you like 3 different ways to completely kill them. Because yeah, if you're running a lot of these forced card draws and they've gotten down so much, running an Avarice with these 2 out is just, it's brutal. It's punishment. So we will get the sniper headshots tonight. Do not think that we didn't get any Hidetsugu. I think we got a grand total of 4 Hidetsugu kills tonight. So don't think that it's impossible. You're going to see it in this video. So please watch the video, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Here we go into standard ranked. I hope you like it. So thank you for coming by. Let's get going. Video on one of these decks, man. That's that's part of the issue, is I can't keep making those types of mono black videos. I just did one, but that's the issue. It's way too janky. It's good, it's fun, I like it, but like, it's way too janky ever be consistent against the mono black removal meta, I think. It's not your fault, Hillbilly. It's actually a really fun deck. I wish I could run it. You know, but you look at what we're up against here, man, you know, you can see the problem. If you don't have those kill cards, you know, you're just royal fucked. It's just what it is. He wasted that. That gets pumped. He can hit that. Boom. We do that. We do scrolling crawler. Boom. If we can get Sheldra down, maybe we have a chance of winning. But he could also immediately kill us right now. It is possible to kill your opponent. It is possible to kill your 100% kill your opponent with a slick shot that quickly. He may not have it though. Let's put down Sheldra. See the Apocalypse. We will gain life off this, but I don't know if we'll gain enough. Ooh, he's droughting. Okay, so we might be okay. He's droughting right now. So let's do Malise, Temple of Malise. Razorkin Crackhead. Definitely take that. Boom. Boom. Well, if he doesn't do 13 points of damage right now, we can survive. If not, oh my goodness, my man flooded. My man flooded. He flooded real bad. 4 damage to somebody. Boom. He's going to turn inside out. 6. Boom. 4, 2, 3. All right. Boom, boom. Down to 2. Ops has to draw 2 cards. If he has an instant for 2 damage, he's going to win the game. No, he doesn't. He does not have an instant for 2 damage. How you do? I did not know. Yeah, I gotta start watching it. I might save up like 2 weeks of episodes so we can do 2 at once. Ops goes first. I do have early removal, so that's something. Red. Monastery. Pings me for 1. Red on the play. Yeah, that's a problem. We'll try Tithing Blade into Bitter Triumph. Boom. Is he going to foretell? If you're not going to foretell, I'm going to do this. Hey, what's up, Jason Flood? Hired Claw, very nice. What's he doing? We'll wait for the pump here. Or should we try to get our Scrolling Crawler down and bait that removal out? Let's try to get our Scrolling Crawler out. He has an instant, which he'll probably kill with a Lightning Bolt. The biggest downfall of Scrolling Crawler is it's not a 3/3. it's able to be killed with one shock or a cut down. It's a big, big weakness. It's a big, big weakness of that card. Part of the reason that I think that it probably doesn't see more play currently is that one of its biggest issues is that it can't scale correctly in that regard. Let's put down Sheldrissy the Apocalypse. That's a lot of stuff. We'll Atali's Favor up here. Let's see if he's got a 3 damage and then a 2 damage. It's very hard for red to deal with Sheoldred. It's very hard for red to be it. JT the Villain. Oh, that's not me. Jukebox Hero, subscribe with Prime. Thank you so much, Jukebox Hero. Yeah, it's susceptible to cut down and shock effects, which is, it's just on the cusp of being useful in that regard, you know? Marauding Army, how you doing? Bad Optics, how you doing? Welcome. He's going to go in. I'm going to let him because I'm going to gain. I have nothing to gain from blocking. Oh, well, I have a lot to gain from blocking now. Let's do this. Boom, boom, pump. Put in hand. Boom. Let's do that. So we have removal on him. He's going to draw. It's going to be hard for him to get to 6. I think he might be in bad shape right here. Unfortunately, the dice to removal meme, it's kind of true in this regard because... Ooh, Screaming Mimi. Goodbye, Screaming Mimi. Blaze Merge Fire. Ooh, we're drawing a lot of mana here, boys. We're gonna treasure it up right there. Woof. Hey, Screaming Mimi, there she is. There she is. Pop, pop. And then he draws, and the draw kills him. So I don't really like the argument that people make about any creature dies to removal. The real issue is that it dies to cheap removal. It dies to 1-drop removals, which is an easy investment for somebody to kill a 3-drop with 1. That's a huge trade. That's a big, powerful trade that you're going to make. A big, juicy, powerful trade. No fun allowed meta, indeed. And that is, it's just going to incentivize the... certain level of, ooh, that's a bad hand. I'm gonna mull that. You know, certain level of, like, it die. Oh, perfect example. It dies to cut down and shock. One's red, one's black. It dies to both of those, which is you know, kind of a problem. Let me do Scrolling. Let me do Temple of Malice. I don't need a Blazemire Verge. I need something better than that. I have 3 mana, which is all I need. I'm sure I'll draw more. He's going to do that. Authority of the Consuls kind of sucks. We'll do you. Boom. A game of life. Boom. Oh, Mardu. Ooh. Mardu or don't. I'm gonna get rid of the cut down. I think this is jank. Take action. Yeah. Let's force his hand. Authority of the Council sucks. It does hurt us very badly, but we're gonna see what we can do here. Guardian Nubenalia, interesting. So we will do Sheldrissy, the Apocalypse. We'll put you in. Scorching Shot. Yeah, there's a couple of 5 damagers. You used to need to run 5 damagers all the time because of Sheoldred. But not so much anymore. You don't need to run them as hard. Is this Mardu Humans? I'm feeling it's Mardu Humans. No, it's all color humans? I'm unclear as to what this is. Valkyrie's Call. Oh, one of these. Ah, gotcha. Glad to hear it, Jace Face. I'm going to really hurt him. He might die. He's going to lose his Guardian. But he'll gain an Angel. I don't care. Oh, it gains Indestructible. Why would he not just take the hit? This is going to be a huge amount of damage here. Unless he's got an instant. Oh, he's got Urtai. He's got Urtai Flash. Who's he going to kill? Destroy. He's going to destroy the Sheoldred. I get to draw a card. Hidetsugu's second right. I can get to 10 damage here. He's got to draw cards, though, which is going to hurt. Boom. Boom. Hey, what's up, Hillbilly? There's Hidetsugi's. Let's put Scrawling Crawler down just for funsies. That would be first strike. Or he'll do 4. Let's put the pressure on him. Why not? Ooh, that was a bad idea. Bitter Triumph. Flying Flash Angel. We'll say discard a card. We'll get you. Actually, you know what? We'll wait. End turn. Yeah, the new set hopefully will refresh everything. Hopefully it doesn't get swallowed up by... I'm hoping it doesn't get swallowed up by the removal meta, and that we're actually able to play new cards. Alesha. What does he want to bring back? Bad Optics, subscribe with Prime. Thank you so much, man. Create it whenever Guardian New Bellion is. Chris Scry 2. That Authority of the Consuls really does me dirty there. It's going to enlist. Let's see if he wants to lose whatever's in his hand. No, he probably doesn't. There's a 6-banger. Boom. All right, so let's try this. See how much he's got in his hand. See how much juice he's got. Thank you for coming, Drift Ronin. Hope everything's going well for you. Authority of the Consuls, not bad. And exsanguinate to fine-tune their health? Yeah. Ooh, very nice. Pump. Okay, so he's able to bring up Urtai, which will kill one of these. Boom. He'll probably bring back Urtai. Let's do this. Let's do this. That brings that back. It's gonna kill my own guy. Yeah, he's got a fucking really nice loop here. That's unfortunately we can't even play removal on him. I shouldn't have attacked when I attacked. I should have held steady and made him try to kill me. I forgot that nobody plays Guardian of New Benalia anymore, so I totally forgot what that fucking card did. That was my bad. I should have held steady and I could have just whittled him down, but now he's got his loop and I can almost not break it. It's amazing he was able to get that loop out effectively. It really goes to show you how fucking I did not apply enough pressure to him. A significant amount enough pressure for him to get a 4-color loop down. You know. Hey, Onyx Wolf, how you doing? ADHD Donuts, what's up? Yeah, that game should have been mine. I completely underplayed. This is a new deck for me, so I should not have put the pressure on it. I was really aggro-brained, and I should have just held steady. That would have been the smarter move to do, naturally speaking. And he was down, and I couldn't even hit Hidetsugu's him anymore because I had done too much damage to him to begin with, which is pretty intense. Okay, so he's gonna he's not gonna do any. Okay, all right, we'll do that. Is this going to be a ward deck, or is he running a he's running nothing? Okay, let's put down this then. Unfortunately, yeah, I needed a lot of cards and I needed a lot of to kill. I'm guessing Beanstalk and Dread. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I didn't. It wasn't hitting. Okay. Boom. 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 Let's do this. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay. He might sunfall me. It would be great if he sunfalled me. It's a kill. Up the beanstalk. He's gonna draw. Impending. Alright, easy enough. Easy enough. Yeah, that is Shadowheart. We had a D&D run. I'm surprised Arena didn't play it up more. That, hey, if you love Baldur's Gate, we have a whole Baldur's Gate set on Arena. Come on by. AKA Shart. AKA Shart. Yeah, I'm really surprised they didn't cross-promote that more, because we have the actual cards of the people. I actually don't really like this hand. Well, I'll try it. I'll try it. Let's put down Temple of Malice. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to flood me. Okay. You figure the popularity of that game would lure them out, but apparently not. They didn't want to do it. Okay, so we're gonna hold steady, even though we're flooding really bad here. Virtual Loyalty. Grove of, what the fuck is that? Blazemeyer Verge. 4 more creatures. Okay. Alright, so we're just flooding here. Just flooding along. Drawn 7 cards out of 11 mana. It's great to see. Love that. Doubling season. So he's got fucking free reign to do whatever he wants now. Fantastic. Okay, good. More removal. Yep, nothing I can do there. Yep. He can just do whatever he wants, because I've drawn nothing but removal and land. It's good stuff. Virtual Loyalty. Good stuff. Yep. Great. Puts all the things on the creatures. Here's some more land for us. Oh, it's actually a card. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's try this. Tithing Blade, put in hand. Okay, let's do that. Draws. Boom. Yeah, I don't think we have Karlach, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do Tithing Blade. Let's resolve that. Boom. Do that. He draws. If we can get him to 10. We can get him to 10. We can get him somewhere. Carrot Cake. He gets the double. Lethal Demolition. He gets that. Nice. So he can't use carrot cake. To gain life. Artifact. We do that. Boom. Screaming Mimi. Okay. So. We want to do damage here. We have enough for Hidetsugi's. Let's see if he falls for it. Or he lets it through. Got him. You gotta thread the needle, guys. You gotta thread the needle with these guys. Holy shit. You gotta thread them. It's a real sink or swim type of deal. It's a real fucking sink or swim type of deal with these. It's are they gonna fall for it? There's a lot of tension on it. A lot of tension on the line, whether or not that's gonna snap, but he fell for it. I figured I could get him no matter what. I figured there was a way that I could get him some kind of way. But they always take the bait. Hey, what's up, JT? Welcome. Hey, what's up, Shane? How you doing? Happy birthday, Happy New Year, everyone. First time you seen that work? Yeah. I've done it twice tonight. Which is, that's nice. Right? It's nice. The Lucas. All right. Why not? Sure. The weird, we have the opener, we have the early removal. We have a 3-drop, maybe we'll draw into 2. He's gonna play some discard on me here. Ruthless Negotiation. Target opponent exiles a spell. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that black card right there. Boom. My turn. We'll put down Blazemire Verge. Hold steady. Bandit's Talent. Alright, my turn. Oof. Flooding. Flooding to the 90s here. He's just going to play removal on that and we're dead. No, we don't have it. If he's just going to rip everything, then yeah. Oh, well, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Boom. Okay. More kill cards. Phyrexian Obliterator. That's a good one. Hidetsugi's. We got to get him down to... We got to do 4 damage to him. That would do 5 damage. Okay. We do that. Bandit's Talent. Hopefully it's not another discard after this. If it's another discard, we're in bad shape. There we go. That would do 5 damage. So we're going to hold back. He's down to 4. He's down to 12. Okay. Sheldred the Apocalypse. Come on, swing in with it. There you go. Got him. Sniper shot. Sniper shot. Sniper. Oh man, my man didn't even, my man is doing the samurai thing where he's like touching his head and he's gonna fall over. He didn't even see what happened, man. The katana was away so quickly. Didn't even see it coming. Beautiful hit right there. Beautiful hit right there. We're getting lucky. They're poking their head out of the out of cover for a second, and they're taking it right to the dome. I don't think they expect it, so that's pretty funny. Sniper shots, man. You got to take them. Well, if that's not worth a like, I don't know what to tell you, YouTube. I don't know what else I can do to entertain you at that point. I go first. I like that early play right there. We will play a black or a red. We'll put the black down. Okay. Discard. I have a feeling it's discard. Yeah, I had a feeling it was discard. All right. Who would we discard if he hits us with it? No, he's going to Collector's Vault. All right, it's Reanimator. It's kind of sad that I immediately know what I'm playing in 2 turns. I don't think it speaks to a healthy meta at that point. Boom. Don't be so quiet, Twitch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, JT. Nathaniel Smith said 1 like. I appreciate that. Every even 1 like helps. We're gonna go in. Is he gonna play removal? He's gonna do nowhere to run. Boom. We're gonna get hit. Boom. Boom. If he's constantly playing defense, he can't play offense. So this might be the good news here. If he's constantly having to deal with this. Yep. He had to discard it. He's constantly having to deal with these problems. It's kind of a good thing. So we'll do that. Boom. He's going to keep playing defense here, which means that whatever he's trying to do is not going to work. He wants to use that vault, and it's going to hurt him, so he has to keep playing removal. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, that's really going to kill him. Yeah. That's really going to kill him. Yeah, real bad. We didn't draw mana there, which is too bad. He's going to play the removal. Get a Bitter Triumphant. Boom. Oof. Didn't draw what we needed there. He's gonna go. I mean, look at the level of kill that he was able to lay down. It's really wild. He's probably gonna activate this, which I'm gonna use to hurt him. That's what I really want him to do. I want him to activate this. He's gonna ritual chamber it. Creature token of your choice. Boom. Gonna hurt you. We're gonna hold steady. Alright. Hey, what's up, Boomer? Draw a card and discard. Atraxa. Okay. Zombify. Just need to do one more damage to him. Tithing Blade. We don't get it. He's going to one more damage. We could have had a Sheldred right there and we could have got him, but no. Game said no. Not allowed. He's got to be able to find a demon. If he finds a demon, he'll be able to recover. But Tithing Blade did us dirty there. Or he might just die and not draw anything. That could be it too. We're going to have to see here. He's going to zombify that again. Yeah, he's going to gain the life. He's going to unlock the door. Might be a bad idea to keep unlocking the doors, though. Going to zombify Trax again. Okay, I need a mana here. More than anything in the world, I need a mana. And I can win the game. More than anything in the whole world, I need a mana. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. He could play another zombie. Oh, he can play, no, he'll have enough to hard cast, Valgavoth. He'll have enough to hard cast Valgavoth. Doesn't really matter. No, game really fucked me over here. I never drew anything good. I only drew these damn, whatchamacallits. He has so much mana he can hard cast Valgavoth, which will hit the gain and drain. Hey, what's up, Arcodius? He discarded the Valgs? Why? He can resurrect it? Okay. Valgavoth's faithful. Can't activate it yet. Can he? Yeah, he can. He can bring back Valgs. Liliana the Villiana. Each player discards a card. He's going to gain 4, so that's going to take him to 7. Hidetsugu's too useless to run right now. Down to 5. 5. Doesn't really matter. Game just said no thank you. Good, no thank you, Jay. The game just said, nah, you're good, fam. You can't get anything that you need here. You're just not going to draw it. Unfortunately, the game got in the way of that one. We had ample opportunity to get a bunch of different cards and win him. He was down so fucking close. Yeah, and we drew bad. We drew bad. That's up to variance right there. It's up to variance sometimes. Yep. I mean, it really is. It's just random. It's just random occasionally. Good game, though. Fun game. We were really dueling it. I go first. Temple of Malice. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Malice? Give me that. Tiny bones. Let's get rid of your bones. Boom. Deep Cavern Bat. Who's he going to take? Probably Scrawling Crawler. If he's smart, he'll take Scrawling Crawler. Yeah, I mean, there's there's other ways. There's other ways to get him down to that amount, but all right. So he's got the instant. He's got a destroy in his hand. He's probably gonna play. Yeah. Biggest issue with that virus right there. With that virus guy. Boom. We'll play that. Boom. Childressy, the Apocalypse. We'll take it. Boom. Boom. Alright. Liliana the Villiana. Player sacrifice a creature. I'll do that one. Boom. Boom. Okay. Going in. We'll take no blockers. Childressy. Take action. Plays Mire Verge. Boom. Drop. What's the play here, man? Ruthless. Nothing. Ruthless. Gets to draw a card. Gonna hurt him. And that's that. All right. Well, we got the Pingus. The Pingus Dingus. That's what we got to do. What's the barricade? Flood it out. Kami, we have Fade to History, but I don't think anybody main decks it. I don't think it's that good of an option, you know? All right. Honestly, 55%, 57 on the play. Pretty solid deck, to be honest. I'm actually pretty satisfied with how we started to able to consistently get hits on it. Pretty cool. Is it a novelty deck? Kind of. I think there's enough punishment in this that you can pull off. You feel like John Wick when you hit this shit, man. You're throwing moves at each other, and all of a sudden you just have the kill shot on them, and it comes out of nowhere, and you just put a bullet right through their forehead, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of the goal of the deck, is to just put one in the head right there. So fun way of doing it, a very different way of doing it. I haven't seen a Rakdos one. Yeah, so I like it. I've done a similar one before, but this one's a lot of fun. Thanks to Hillbilly for this one. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great.